Good morning, everybody. You saying you ready to go inside, girl? Yeah, you can go in. You can go in. You don't like this rain, huh? There you go. Airball, Tim, how's you doing this morning? Brad's already starting school. Man, September's not even here yet. When did school start? Did it just start yesterday, or? Oh, they start on the 18th? Wow. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike, I got a question to ask you. I seen a video short. I didn't notice when you put it on out, but I seen it last night. I left a comment on there, and it was a video short, and you were showing the pod and stuff. But that wasn't your. I swear that was not your voice. Your lips were moving with it, but you had somebody else narrating. What was up with that? Yeah, that was pretty good. Unless maybe you had a cold or something, when you made that short video clip. Oh, the voice from TikTok. Okay. I knew that wasn't your voice. I thought, well, maybe he's done a really good job of having somebody do a voiceover. I can't wait till your youngest one's up there a little bit older where she can really be trusted to run that sawmill pretty much by herself. That'll make some good videos then, huh? Makes editing shorts easy to do. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I never thought about it, but Marco Polo could be used pretty much the same way. They don't. You'd have to pay if you want to get a lot of that includes that you do a Marco Polo, but it could be used the same way. Extremely good at math, yeah. Yeah, she probably, in a few more years, she probably ain't going to like running that sawmill, though. I'm still, I don't know. I got to check now that we're getting a little bit of rain. We had a little bit of rain. We've had two nights in a row where it came on out and the ground was wet anyway. So I'm calling it rain. And I'm thinking I might be able to start going on up and getting my circle sawmill again. I need to call her up today and talk to her about that. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Yeah, and hopefully he'll get that video when he does that. See, that's the type of videos that I like to see. If Ryan would say, okay, I built the house, show the videos, just show the whole process of cleaning the spot, the area out for it, and the whole step of getting the timber, milling it. I mean, because a video like that you can make content if you do the whole thing. I mean, yeah, you can probably, if you didn't have to mill the lumber yourself, you could probably build the whole house yourself in about 3 months, and then it's over with. But that's just your typical slam bam thank you ma'am type of framing type of house. Yeah, I could see where he could make this content stretch on out a lot further. Looks like the boys are busy on Marco Polo. I keep on getting Marco Polo alerts over there. See if I can turn these settings down. Uh, that should do it. What's Marco Polo? Um, it's a messaging device. Um, how do I describe it? It's a camera messaging type of device. I started out using it with my brothers, where we contact on here and chat and just keep up to date with each other. That way, instead of counting on them being able to answer a phone call, so if we got something that we want to update our family with, stuff, we just get on there and say howdy to them and tell them whatever's happening. and vice versa. And then whenever you get an opportunity, you can listen to it back. You can listen to it, watch what they're saying on the video chat afterwards. So any one of my brothers, when I make one, and send a Marco Polo chat, they can view it live as I'm talking, and so we can all like have a video conversation back and forth. But it's also something that if I'm not sitting at the computer, my brother goes on there, I can go back and catch up with all the chat, with all of them if I'm not around. I get caught up and I can view it all afterwards. So it's kind of a combination of recording all the instant messages is what it's doing. And then on there you can create groups, and that you can do private chats, like you and your brother, just one brother or whatever. So you can message somebody separately, or you can put it all in a group. And then they have what's called a share cast. That's to where if every when you say something on there, everybody in your share cast can see it. But when they respond back, nobody can see the response other than the person that owns the share cast. It's the devil. Well, the way it can't see you, sometimes it can be the devil. That's right. I really like it though. It's a really handy tool. It's a really cool way if you get to doing this again. It's a really cool way to interact with the people in your YouTube community. But if you're going to do it, um, I learned the hard way that you don't drop your Marco Polo group chat into open chat because you'll get all sorts of nut jobs that come on in there. So what you want to do is you want to create a sharecast and make the sharecast public. Because then if you got people coming in there and dropping porn on into your Marco Polo, at least it's not being displayed for everybody that doesn't want to see it. Because it does get porn bombed. But if you make it a sharecast, nobody else sees that, and then you can invite the people from your sharecast that you want to have in your private chat, and then they can communicate back and forth with videos and about what you're doing, or suggestions, or ask questions and all that stuff. It's actually a good way to communicate with your diehard group people in your group. She's doing really good. She was just out here running around, sniffing the new scents on the ground. Now she's back inside getting warm again. Now I'm getting alerts on this phone. Oh well. Here's one, Sarah. I don't want to turn the alerts off of this phone. Okay. Yeah, she's doing good. I got here. In about another week, we get to go to her final vet appointment, but seems to be getting around just fine. Feet is just she's not supposed to be running around and playing yet. And I do kind of keep her restricted on that, but it's pretty difficult, so I don't get too heavy-handed with it right now about her running around and playing. I try to calm her down, but she's just full of piss and vinegar all over again and ready to go. But she's staying home. I caught her yesterday looking down at the dog park when they were barking down there, but she hasn't attempted to go down there since. Morning, Moose. How's Moose this morning? Put it this way, Mike. Marco Polo is only as evil as you allow it to be. Oh boy. Oh boy, I gotta hear the rest of this. Morning, Rick. Oh boy, did you get him? Yeah, no, you really don't, Mike. It's really cool, and if you was looking for a way to communicate, with other people, even if you was looking for a deal to have where the family could. I'm not talking about family living in the home. I'm talking about brothers and sisters living across the United States or whatever, and it's a great way to keep in contact. I like it a lot better than Facebook. Put it that way. I thought it was a home invasion the way she was screaming. Yeah. Oh man, don't you just love it when the wife does that move? Yeah. So it's really it wouldn't be. It really wouldn't be helpful for you. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't get the Marco Polo. I mean, it doesn't make you any money. It will. It is another way to reach out and talk to fans if you have any. I don't have any fans. It is one way to reach out and communicate with your fans. I just have fun messing around on it. Is all. We like to torment people on there. And my wife has done that to me a few times, Moose. Man, I tell you what, you think if you're having a home invasion or something, and all it was a fly had buzzed across the room and landed on her nose, and she freaked out or something. Morning, Sandra. No, it's just a shit show. I thought it was a swimming pool game. No matter what app a person gets, it's only as good as what they intend to use it for. So you can't blame the app. Hoping to get it done before winter. Now I was trying to look to see. I didn't notice if you had any new videos up on that. That's what they say, Tim. Shut up, Rick. Quiet, Dr. Phil Grizzly. I can blame what I want. Yeah, Tim and Sandra went rogue. Good morning, cornbread. Cornbread decided he didn't want a wrench on in here, and I'm going to leave it at that. Unless he would like to explain further, that's up to him. But he decided he didn't want to. He didn't want a wrench in here. And no, there's no falling out between me and Cornbread. Okay, I do want to clarify that there's no fallout between me and Cornbread, but he didn't want a wrench in here anymore. I thought I did a really good job yesterday. I think I got Carolyn and Iron Dog. I think I got them to hash their differences on up. They did talk it out some. Well, they patched things up pretty good, it sounded like to me. At least they cleared the air on a few things. It took me a little deciphering to get that, Moose, but I got it. Maybe she will be generous and buy his Christmas CD. Me? I did that, Rick? Well, I get up that early, but usually that early in the morning for me, Tim, it's like I'm trying to get my first cup of coffee going and, different stuff, and I'm just not ready for live chat. And then about the time I'm ready to drop in his live chat is about the time when he's ready to end it. So it's the time frame difference for us. Good morning, Tampon Tammy. Okay, who wants to fight with a Tampon Tammy? That's what I did, Sandra. I kind of watched from a distance. I stepped back. His dog was so upset he was echoing. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is with that, Rick, because he came up on my panel a couple days ago and it did the same thing too. Um, his mic is picking up his speaker somehow. My Native American name is Wrestle with Tampons. No, it was on Noodles channel, Tim. If you wanna see it, and I think it's like an hour into his live stream. You had to just kind of scroll through his live stream. Yesterday's live stream was something about Frank. I just kind of scroll up to where you see Iron Dog up in the chat. Morning, Chairman. Yeah, Catface Frank. It's on that one, Sandra. I mean, I was innocent in the whole deal. I mean, I'm getting the blame for starting that whole fight on there, but I don't know why. You gotta tell Frank the treat. See now, Sandra, my toes have been played over there. So now, if I tried to use that line, they would think it was for real that I really that I don't have time to be on the live chat. I got a toe fucking treat. Oh, Grissom treatment. I'm busy picking fly shit out of the pepper. Guys, smoking is glamorous. Yeah, I think I'd be better off soaking my feet in kerosene. Quiet down, Brad. I had an uncle that used to do that, Tim. My uncle would get corns on his toes, and they'd get extremely painful. And he would actually cut his toes off. When he died, he only had two toes left. True story on that. And no, it wasn't diabetes or nothing like that. You know that he was losing his toes. He was literally cutting them off because of the corn. Two toes short of a cob. Yep. Well, let me clarify something. That uncle of mine, I need to clarify. That was like a great uncle. It was like three or four uncle generations back, like four greats back, I believe it was. So it's back before medicine was what it is today. Yeah, what it is. I think everybody had those old tough codgers back in the day in their families. Everybody had that tough old codger that could do that type of stuff. They just did what they had to do. he did the fish snatching when he was young. He had to give that up and pass it off to us younger bucks later on in life. Get his corns off with tin strips, but not his whole toast. Yeah, but they keep on growing back, Rick. I never met the guy because he was long gone before I was ever alive. But from what I understand is they kept on growing back, and he got tired of it, so he just cut his toes off so the corns wouldn't grow back. I've got a book that my great grandpa made documenting the history of our family. It's pretty cool. It tells a lot of those old stories on that. My great grandfather actually started the book. It's not out for publication or anything else like that. It's just you know, the family tree or whatever. But my great grandpa, he ended up doing a whole bunch of writing on there on the family history. And that was back before internet. He literally did it all by mail, and he tracked our lineage way back. Back into the King Arthur days. but he was able to track away back all the way from. That was without computer. I'll have to check that out, Moose. Did you get it? Boy, that kissing video that you had of Big Steven, whoever that gal is, I don't know who that gal was, but whoever that was, I think I knew who it was. But that video, kissing video that you made there, Moose, that was nasty. This is Portland, yeah. All that tongue action, wow. I didn't know those two were friends. You thought it was romantic? Try not to think anymore there, Moose. Yeah, right, Rick. Wrong color hair. Be back in 4 minutes.
More coffee.
Huh?
Would you like some more coffee?
No, not yet. I still have half a cup. Thank you, though.
And I can warm it up.
Okay, here.
Not so cold.
Okay. Yeah, 6 a.m. here. And we've been having a smoky morning, but this morning is a cloudy morning. It's still drizzling slightly out there.
You want sugar this time?
Yeah, just half a teaspoon.
Okay.
How come there's such a time difference between your place and Tim's place there, Moose? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Morning, Noodles. Dirty feet. No, I washed them last night. I soaked them in the mud puddle and got them nice and clean. Man, Noodles, you got to get on your Marco Polo a bunch more if you want people to be active and giving you content. You're supposed to be the leader in that group. You got to act like a leader over there. See, if you had been more involved over there, Dorian would have never left. Noodles likes to do that. He comes and hits and runs. He'll come on in here, drop a comment, then he runs. He even said that on live stream yesterday that he doesn't hang around on other people's live stream. He'll go out in there and leave a comment and run. And Noodles is kind of one of those attention-seeking whores, you know, that if he can't be on panel, he don't hang around. I'm kind of thinking that I've done all I can do for him. I don't know what else I can do for him. I brought him excellent content like yesterday's video. Um, I got rid of the riff raft on his channel for him to where I don't think Frank will ever be back. So I think I might move on to another live streamer. See what other damage I can do. Panel rat. Yeah. You notice that? He didn't even stick around long enough to say good morning to you, Rick. Smoking is glamorous. Shut up, Moose, or shut up, Brad. Let's see here. Who else can I move on to play with and torment? Nah, we're not going to go into them. We're not going to talk about them. See, that's where you need to be back on Marco Polo, Tim. Let the hate out. I don't hate strings. I feel bad for them. Cool. Yeah, I love rutabagas. Yeah, this phone of mine. I gotta go through and reset the settings or something on it. It's got tons of alerts coming on through. I don't hardly ever use this phone. I hate it when you get a new phone and they already have all these pre-installed apps on your phone. You gotta get rid of a shitload of them. Apps that you never will use. My lunch is packed up. Hamsters and cheese on a jalapeno stick, a cheese bagel, and a spot of raspberry tea. What kind of a lunch is that? Hamsters on a cheese and jalapeno bagel? Yuck. Oh, ham. Ham. Okay. Okay. Now I see that now. I don't know why I read that as hamster. My bad. Now, could you guys all believe that the way that Iron Dog talked to the host on Moose Knuckles live stream? Was I wrong? Was I wrong for timing him out for that? Tell me, Moose, was I wrong for timing Iron Dog out? Because if I was, I won't do it again. But I just thought that was rude of him, the way that he talked to the host there. Hamster bagel. Hamsters are for the bum. Everyone knows that. You're sick, Robert. You're sick. I appreciate that, Robert. I thought I did the right thing, too. I thought it was extremely disrespectful of him making a comment like that. That was a pretty cool. I couldn't believe Moose held. He held on average. I don't know what his the analytics say on there, but it looked like he held an average throughout the live stream at least 80 or 90 people, and had over 110 at one point or another. Yeah, same here. If I had said that on Iron Dogs, you know that we get timed out for stuff like that. and everybody knows I don't time out people just to time them out. Everybody knows that I'm very responsible with the wrench. I always have a good reason for the individual getting timed out, and I explain it every single time too, why they got timed out. So there's no doubt in their mind. They know not to repeat that. Frank was a real slow learner on that, and I told him every single time. I don't know what Frank's learning disability is, but he does have a learning disability. He had a hard time grasping that concept of not promoting his channel on somebody else's live stream. You just don't do that. He couldn't grasp that. Yeah, when he times us out, there's nothing wrong with that. It's his channel. The only reason why we whine and cry about it isn't to try to slow down the timing out on us. It's to bring activity onto the channel, because if we're not whining and crying about getting timed out over there, then nobody's chatting over there. Just very few people chat there. So we're bringing him the publicity and the activity on his channel, and there's no hard feelings him timing me out. I don't care. It helps his channel on out. Give you vacation planned out for next year in June. What, are you going to Michigan? Marie Kaplinger was right all along. Going to Newport. Okay, cool. That's only, I believe, like 2.5 hours from here. Yep. Yeah, to go to Newport, you would be going right by our place. Swing by if you want again. They've changed the park though since you were there, Robert. Now you can still go in the doggy park where you parked there. You can still go in the doggy park and walk around. There's also another spot you can go to further, but to drive any further on in toward the rest of the park is that they make you pay to go in there now. Welcome back, Sandra. Yeah. And Burns is a nice town. I like that country over there around Burns. That's close to the area where the Les Schwab branch is, I believe. You like that, Sandra? I would say he got worked up a little bit in that stream. Iron Doug, I want you to know that I'm proud to say that I staged all of that. Well, are you guys trying to insinuate like father, like son? I thought about restreaming that portion of the live stream onto my live stream. I thought about it, but I did decide not that I wasn't going to do that. He said, "Hey, shut up, Carolyn. Let the man talk." I kept on having to mute my mic because I was laughing so hard during the whole thing. They did get a grasp on that a little bit later. He started muting when Iron Dog wasn't chatting. He started muting Iron Dog's mic, so they wouldn't have, when he wasn't talking. Then when he'd want to talk, you'd unmute it. So they did resolve it somewhat. I mean, it was still there partially, but it did get better. I don't know if he's streaming from his. I presume he's streaming from his phone, and it's either in a StreamYard setting that he's got a filter turned off, or or he had two apps open on his phone. And I think Moose is right. I think he has one of his. He needs to go to his microphone settings and switch it. Good morning, Dell. You missed me. Yeah, I don't think you go to Noodles chat Dell there, Dell, but it was a Noodles chat. And Doug had a heyday with Carolyn. It was hilarious. What I don't understand is Carolyn did call me a shit stirrer, and I don't know why she did that. You was there for this morning's live stream. This was on yesterday's live stream. What we're talking about is Frank the Cat or something like that. I don't know what it was titled, but on his yesterday's live stream about Frank, um, you go to that live stream. It's kind of scoped to the point where you see Iron Dog up on a panel and watch him from there. It's funny. Power bottom Frank. Yeah, well, Power Bottom Frank is starting to hate me, I believe. I don't know why, but I think he hates me. I just don't understand. All I've done is show him some love, tried to give him a little bit of guidance in life. Blue ball moose. I'm too old to cross any for the YouTube Hunger Games anymore. I hear ya. I don't know. I still have a little bit of fun with it, Sandra. I like to get the aromas lifting up through the air by stirring the pot, and then leave. I missed that. I missed that part, Moose. I mean, if I had heard it, I would have jumped up there to ask Carolyn what you been doing snooping around in Kathy's purse for. You might be right there, Moose. You might be right. Something more like with Diamond Art. No, no, Sandra. No, not going to happen. Oh, cool. I might grow some more someday as a Carolina Reapers, but I don't like the flavor of them. I really don't. I should time Sandra on out for that, guys. I really should time her on out for that comment. Saying that Diamond Art is a wise choice. Diamond Art is the devil's work. Driving Arcade Woman's off the street. I was just wondering there, Moose, did your video blow up her channel? Because every time I was gone to see it to Mrs. Farley's channels, she always has 60 to 80 people on in her live streams now. Has she always had that kind of account? She's very popular. Wow. Huh. Take care, Sandra. Holy smokes, 200 subs in one day. Wow. See, Noodles is right. Drama sells. All the Rick is right too. You know, I mean, all these people that say that they don't like drama, they're the first ones. All the people that say like me, I don't like drama. I'm the first one at a drama stream, and I can't stand them. Don't lie, we all like drama. Today's your hump day, huh? Hey, did Iron Dog go live this morning? I did look for him just before I went live. I didn't see where he had been live. I thought he usually went live for a spell at Tuesday mornings. Yeah, I didn't see him live either. I don't think he did this morning. No, today's Thursday, Moose. When are you going to thank me for bringing you content there, Noodles? And Noodles, your Marco Polo is going to die if you don't take the reins in on that group and start running it. You got to be active in there, otherwise everybody's going to leave. They didn't come there because of me or Tim. They came there to Marco Polo because of you. You already lost Dorian. Yeah, but you could take 10 minutes before you go live out of out of the 6 and 8 hours a day that you are live streaming. You could take 10, 15 minutes before going live and spend a little time on Marco Polo each time. Leave some comments or something. I mean, you're live streaming 6 to 8 hours a day. Holy cow! Inquiring minds want to know. You work 2 hours a day, that's 2 hours too many. Morning, Philly. Well, Moose, why didn't you get over there to Roberts and give him a back rub? Come on now, Moose. Could have still built cages and never finished them. Nobody's ever going to beat my feet, Philly. You're just going to have to deal with it. I'm number one when it comes to feet. Yeah, and you're going to tell them that it's your daughter-in-law, that you're building it for your daughter-in-law because she really wants it really bad when she doesn't want it. You're going to make up customers who they're for. Yeah, noodles don't know nothing. You did that last year too, Rick. Yeah, Billy, you're right. I don't know how to start a fire. I don't. I've never started a fire in my life. I have no clue how to do that stuff. And it's still drizzling on out here. I hope that means that fall's here on its way and we're going to continue getting more and more rain. So I can get up there and start getting my sawmill. See you later, Rick. Don't work too hard. Work is a four-letter word. Yep. They had a pull fire last night in Staten. Apparently a telephone pole caught on fire. Let me see what that is. They've been having a lot of telephone pole fires. Fortunately, they've got a hold of those real quick and haven't had a big problem with them. Our string beans are about ready to start picking. We're not going to have as many as I did last year when I grew them. But we're still going to get some. Oh boy, that was a nasty looking one you had yesterday, Moose. We when you start talking the storms, and I started looking at our weather pattern that we got coming on, and we're starting to get a little bit of rain, but it's just the amount of rain that we're getting is just barely enough rain to settle the dust. I think he was getting hit by it, Philly. Yeah, he showed on the weather alerts, man. It was a huge pattern of red covering Florida and Georgia and all through there. And it was moving north. And I'll be right back. I gotta grab another cup of coffee. Ah. Goodard coffee. MJB. Be safe? Are you kidding me? You don't know Moose very well. That guy lives for danger. I seen him, Philly. I seen Moose on out there in the middle of one of these thunder and lightning storms coming on out there. He got on his tractor, put the bucket all the way up in there, grabbed his lasso, and he was driving all through the forest trying to lasso lightning strikes. That guy, he's crazy. I'll tell you what, you ain't met a crazier man than Moose. The guy's super intelligent. The guy knows his way around the editor, how to troll people masterly. He puts a shame to all these guys like Botter and stuff like that. Those there's not even a gleam in his eye. And talk about tough. You talk about somebody that's crazy now. You're talking about a guy that does feed unwanted visitors out to his pigs and gets rid of the evidence. The guy is a. I'm telling you, that Planet Moose, he is a total nut job. You have to really be leery of that guy. Anybody that would drive around out in the open fields with a bucket raised up in there in the middle of a lightning storm, trying to lasso lightning strikes. That's one crazy mofo. You can count two potato. You guys, I want to tell you, I'm going to give you some secret information, something that I'm sorry, Moose. I got to release this. I mean, I got. I know you told me this in confidence, and that I wasn't to release it, but I got to release it, guys. You know, Moose Knuckle. He just recently retired from a Navy SEAL. He was a Navy SEAL for 20 years in the KGB, and he was very successful in the KGB as a Navy SEAL. So he's somebody you don't want to mess with. Good morning, Renda. What's lost to fight with a pillow? Yeah, when the Green Berets couldn't get the job done, they would call Moose Knuckle in with the KGB, and they would take care for the Americans. Oh, Renda, you may have missed an excellent live stream on Noodle's live stream yesterday. He is a guest of honor of Renda and Iron Dog up on panel, and it was they was able to talk things out and settle their differences. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad, Moose. You're right. And Carolyn to be free and Iron Dog was up on panel, settling their differences. Yeah, you're right, Moose. I can't. I get so bad at that. I have dementia. Yep. You know what? The thing that I didn't appreciate about Carolyn being up on the panel, where I knew that she was lying the whole time, is when she called me a shit stirrer. I took offense to that. I did not think that was very nice of her to call me that at all. Good morning, Junkyard. Some Canadians are even good. I thought Carolyn was way out of line calling me a shit stirrer. My neighbor died. Now they're clearing out his house, tossing everything in a dumpster. Guess that's all that life comes to down to. Yep. Yep, that's what it does, Tim. That way they don't get the satisfaction. Turkey foot to the whole world. You should market those, Tim. You should market those. In dairy live stream with the turkey foot, and then market those to sell. Or not every live stream. I mean, in every video, and show the turkey foot to the world, and then market it. You'd get rich. See, unfortunately, they don't have antennas on cars anymore, like the old school antennas that stick up on the hood. It'd be cool to have an antenna with a turkey foot mounted to the top of it. Well, there's my stir fry. There's my little girl. How's stir fry doing this morning, huh? You come over to see Grandpa. Yeah, you come over to see Grandpa. You need to get a leaf blower and blow the floorboards out. There you go. Blow harder. You need to turn your porch light off. It's been flickering. Your porch light. You need to turn it off. It's been flickering. You know, this type of weather that we're having is going to be perfect. I need to set up my little blind and pop me a coyote. Or not a coyote, a fox. He's sneaking down here trying to get one of the chickens. You still want it a bit? I don't understand it, Renda, but partway through there, somewhere along the way, Carolyn called me a shit stirrer. And that kind of hurt my feelings. Canada just went live. So bless Canada. Just a second, I'll be right back. That was priceless, wasn't it, Renda? Her and Shaky tried that with you. The CNN of YouTube. I really don't know why she called me a shit stirrer in that. I don't understand that. Renda, I had thought about cutting out that whole section and restreaming it over here on my live stream, but I decided I wasn't going to. I like to go over to other people's live streams and create the chaos and then come back to mine and run a nice clean show. Yeah, there were some other people that backed up in chat, and that says agreed with that. There's a number of people in the chat that really like you over there, Renda. Yep, chicken chatter. I told Carolyn in chat I was going to take her off my block list so she can come here. I lied. Yeah, I've been wondering. I'm starting to try to encourage Noodles into going over there and helping Carolyn to be free with her channel and help her get off the ground and do stuff. I think it'd be cool if Noodles would help Carolyn to be free like he did Michelle. Yeah, and got 4 subscribers. And Noodles was absolutely correct too. Carolyn is very much involved in all the drama, sticking her nose everywhere, and in all the drama everywhere she goes, and she knows about 100% of the drama and talks about it everywhere. And then she goes over to her live streams, and you couldn't talk about the drama. No, if that wasn't permissible, now. Oh, I think she deserves help from Noodles. I think she really does. I think it would be really cool. Junkyard, I don't know what her living arrangements are now. She might, I don't know if she still is or not. Well, now, Brenda, to be fair on that part, I put a squash on using that name on in there. To be fair, I did say no. Let's not bring up the. We'll just refer to him as JM because everybody that knew on that. So I did put a squash on that. I don't know anything about the whole history of everything there, but yeah, I know she wanted some stuff kept private. I don't know anything about what's going on there, but Because she was going to use her name, and I stopped her from doing it. Don't make excuses for Carolyn. I had to mute my mic. I mean, I was laughing so hard throughout that thing. I had to mute my mic for 90% of it while I was patting myself on the back. Toilet bowl disco lights? What the heck? Toilet bowl disco lights? You gotta be kidding me. Aim here. No, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. My toilet house is very romantic. It's lit by candlelight. It is so romantic in there in the outhouse during the wintertime. It wouldn't do any good. I don't have any electricity out there, Renda. Oh, is battery operated? Nah, I still don't want it. All I got in my outhouse is a bucket sitting on top of the floor with a toilet seat on there. How am I going to mount it to that? With the hole cut in the bottom of the floor dropping into a hole in the ground. No disco lights in my outhouse, man. That wouldn't be very romantic. I want to put a little mini wood stove on in there for nighttime winter use. So if a person's got to sit there for any period of time, they can light a little fire and keep warm. Okay, catch you later, Renda. Yeah, I'm going to end the live stream myself. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good one, y'all.